hopping back right in. Come on, Doug. Push through. Yes. Did well, Doug. Come on in, Whopper. A poison tail. Defuse it. Okay. Whopper can push through it. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch into Porky to revive and fully heal up Whopper. Fuck. Okay. Come on, Whopper. I have to go with the first person here. Fuck. Any face right move is gonna knock out Ticker. Like we've just seen. Okay. Confuse ray. Actually, it was probably a bad idea. But it also could be a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, that's why it could have been a bad idea. Okay, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Whopper. That's fine. Okay. No, it's a case of... I know for a fact that Whopper is gonna faint this turn. So by reviving Doug, allows me to swap into him. Revive Whopper. Switch back into Whopper. Go for another poison tail. Pray to God that Whopper doesn't hit himself in confusion. Come on, Whopper. Get a hit on that. Damn it, Whopper! Last revive. Okay. I'll go for a flamethrower. Caps is confused. Damn it, Caps. Yes! Snapped out of your confusion. Poison tail. And I need Caps to push through the confusion. I mean, not Caps, Whopper. Yes, Whopper's pushed through the confusion. It's a one shot. Hold on. Yes. Now push through the confusion one last time, Whopper. Yes! Yes! Half this video has been me trying to defeat the Starmobile with an underleveled team. How could I lose? What the heck? Here comes the flashback. About a year and a half ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy, it's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 charocades, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the look on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for my son, Melanie. Why not make such a remarkable contraption by thy own hands? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew that all the effort would have had 0 payouts, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mila, cool it, will you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Mila. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Sharkade and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Mila, wait. You know, Mila shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. This sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing. But I can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to them. Fine, not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. Here's my favourite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. That is actually a pretty good fairy type gem. TM. Put the TM in your bag's TM pocket. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What question to ask someone you've just met? Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the Team Star. Well, everyone else in the team. It's cause I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As a former director of the Academy, I believe I am the best positioned to answer these questions. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, that altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student decided they would take all responsibility for the team actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerated the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas studies to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the students to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region, under the pretext of overseas studies. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all tracks of that incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he'd done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represents a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet, and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notice. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Otacon, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends from Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't it obvious? It's because, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Talk about a massive, great, big backstory. Caleb, it's me. I take it Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? I see. With this boss no longer around, the Rochba squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success, thanks to you, Caleb. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? No, not long at all. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. In which day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spineless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some league points over to your phone as promised. You earned 10,000 league points. Okay. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along to give you your bonus reward. Something tells me that Penny is this main boss. Here I am. God, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone else's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies, despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Playing Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that. I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Caleb. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this here and go train for the last boss. I'll catch you all next time. Bye.